Hey rat bags, it's Jade on the Survival Show. Today we're taking a look at Pirates. Assault 2 has got a new update incoming, adding new points of interest and more, but more excitingly they're finally adding multiplayer in the future. What's the latest with Ark and its brand new creature that's coming, in fact the last new creature to Ark Survival Evolved before the remaster hits. Sons of the Forest finally adds stone to the game that you can actually build up and protect yourself from the mutants, plus a brand new hard survival mode. And Minecraft, yes Minecraft, I know, it is a godfather of all survival games pretty much, has got its Tales and Trails update coming out on the 7th of June. And finally, Above Snakes is out now, go and check it out, you should have seen some guides from me, and I've got plenty more incoming very soon. So let's go, it's the Survival Show. The last dinosaur to be added to Ark Survival Evolved, before of course the remaster hits, the Rhinonaphar, is that correct? Pretty much looking like a cross between a dragonfly and a crab. Obviously with wings, this new frightening creature will be able to pick up larger dinosaurs and basically take them to wherever you want to go. Also apparently got another ability to produce some sort of hard resin. Ark fans have been excited for this for a while, and for newer players then this definitely looks like something exciting to look forward to taming. Apparently you're going to be taming this one by getting the eggs of its young. You're going to have to harvest the pheromone from males, where it sends a signal to the female versions to come lay their eggs in them. And once you've got that pheromone, you can mark a creature for the eggs that actually go and take over a dinosaur and hatch from it. Ooh. Although if you accidentally choose your favourite pet dinosaur, don't worry, you can freeze it with a cryopod and hopefully that will get rid of the eggs. So for PvPers out there worried they're about to get all their creatures infested, that's how you solve and cure them. It does of course raise up the question, what's going on with Ark Survival Evolved? What's the point in having a last creature like this added if the game is going to be dead literally only months later? So far I don't believe there's any kind of timeline or when the actual creature is going to be hitting, but we presume it's going to be used to celebrate the anniversary of Ark turning, I do believe, 8 this year. And that will only leave a couple months possibly till the actual shutdown of Ark Survival Evolved effectively. I know people can still carry on playing single player and unofficial servers. I guess you guys will just be happy you've had one final piece added. And Complex Minded, the community manager for Ark Survival Evolved, has tweeted alongside the tease obviously for the community crunch. Not gonna lie, this thing creeps me out. I hope you have an excellent weekend and Memorial Day. Starting to get pumped for the latter part of the year. Now as far as we knew, with the shutdown of Ark Survival Evolved in August and the way that they worded so much of their previous posts, we would be expecting ASA in August. But I think this is the most definitive clue we've had, even if it is a little bit wishy-washy, that ASA will not be launching in August and won't actually be here until November or December. Maybe it's a slip of the tongue, maybe he's just excited about other stuff that's going to be coming to ASA at the end of the year. I think it's pretty much consensus that so many of us believe it won't launch in August, given we've seen no gameplay, no actual game shots. Wildcard have got to do something to turn the community around. There is so much negativity still about whether it's the PvPers that got banned off the Conquest servers, the plans for Ark Survival Evolved to be shut down, or the fact that ASA just doesn't have enough going for it yet that we've actually seen with our eyes rather than just reading some words. I don't think I remember seeing a time where the community has been so fractured. I really have plans to just veto not playing this game at all, but like I said, as part of the survival news, I'm going to be giving you more details about everything, including the games that I'm not necessarily going to be playing. Which is a madness, given I've got over 30 million views playing Ark and covering the game for years before, but I just don't want to support rubbish stuff going on, and until I see some improvements, yeah, I just can't do anything but tell you guys what's happening. The latest Sons of the Forest update is out. It was delayed by one day, it meant to have come out on Thursday, but it did hit yesterday. What does it add? It adds stone building. Not just any kind of stone building, just as you would expect from the immersive sim, you're going to be gathering individual pieces and placing them. It is a bit OTT. I think some people are going to be a bit disappointed and not necessarily going to be able to build as quickly or easily as they imagined with stone. But given it's meant to be a resource that is obviously much harder than wood, I can see why the devs have made it a little bit more harder. But you can build some fantastic structures with it. Place 4 together in a line and you'll start building up a wall, or you can build up pillars as well. So you can build doorways, you can build walls, you can literally build a whole house if you really wanted to. You can even do archways as well, and they do work together pretty well with logs, although I need to do a bit more testing to see all the combinations if there are any. A lot of the rocks will be found by rivers and lakes, although you can find them inland as well. I so far managed to build up to 3 high when I was testing it out late last night. They do indeed look like they can take more of a punch than the regular wood beams, as you would expect. There is one blueprint structure you can make, which is the brand new Fireplace 2, and part of the update added the brand new Survival Hard mode. There'll be no item respawns if you play in Survival Hard mode anymore in crates, although you will still be able to get limited amounts of food. There won't be as many fish or animals roaming around, and you're going to have decreased target health and stamina regen speeds while cold. And if you're trying to live on a diet of raw meat, well, you're going to get more negative effects now. So alongside that, they're adding custom effigies, which you'll now be able to build, and they've got improvements to the advanced log sled. You can now use it to carry bones, pieces of wood on the side, and a whole ton of regular rocks, although not the new ones, I do believe, unless I just wasn't placing it right. They're saying the next update will be a month away. This will be the first time they've had a whole month, so I'm guessing there'll be more substantial stuff added. But this is a pretty big deal, having a brand new building tier added. I think it's pretty cool. Minecraft, you say? Yes, Minecraft, the godfather of most survival games, has got its Tales and Trails update coming on the 7th of June. Maybe you can actually beat your kids excitedly telling you what's coming now that you've watched this video. Camels are going to be part of this update, as well as bamboo building, plus cherry tree wood, as well as a bunch of stuff like hanging signs and the ability to customize your armor. They've also got pop-up sounds coming out from enemy mob blocks that you now place on the note blocks themselves, as well as bookshelves that actually fill up with items. I haven't played Minecraft for years, but of course my kids do, and I would one day like to see if I could put some time into it, as it is one of my OG old favourite games of all time. Got the sniffer that's been added in, as well as obviously more custom designs for your shields, as well as archaeology that you'll be now gathering pieces of pottery, plus new plants and more. It's out now on the alphas or betas, but it'll be out for everyone on the 7th of June. Salt 2 has been regularly adding content to its early access launch. If you don't remember this was a pirate game mixing kind of Valheim with Sea of Thieves. I charted its progress, we even got a chance to speak to the developers at one point, and then when it released, it was okay. It was definitely showing signs of promise, but it just wasn't enough content to really keep people engaged or playing it long enough. Well, in the months since, they've been adding a whole ton of new systems, XP, new items, new places to explore, and they're continuing in that with their latest update. More excitingly though, they confirm they are now working on multiplayer. So this next update that's coming in will give you brand new game modes to play, either normal, difficulty, easy, hard, etc. New points of interest and some other changes that look pretty good. But in the future, they definitely are going to be introducing multiplayer. This was the thing that I really did want them to have by the time they launched, but it is only made by like 2 developers, and so obviously it was about just being able to continue developing the game in some way, shape or form. So I'm so glad they got a chance to revisit it, been successful enough to carry on development, and hopefully multiplayer can give this game a good boost, because I do think it probably will be a great one once it's gone through some more updates. Obviously as soon as that drops I'll let you know, and I think this could be a contender for 100 days of survival on my 100 days channel, so make sure you go and subscribe to that if you want to see me play Salt 2 in the future. You might have seen a few guides from me about Above Snakes, really enjoying this survival game, so go and check them out. I have got more content planned, but I'm not going to lie, I've been pretty sick the last couple of days, and I'm just about finishing this video off to get to you. But we'll be returning with lots more guides. It's a top-down survival game set in a western world, but with zombies and all sorts of other supernatural ongoings. It's a pretty cool take. I've got to say, you're able to customize the map how you want by placing down different tile sets to make it either easier to get certain resources or harder, and it's really good fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm up to like day 54, so you will see a 100 days video again on my 100 days channel very soon. And that's it for the survival show. I will see you guys hopefully when I'm a bit better in a few days with much more regular uploads. Until then, laters.